right, so good morning, everybody. Today
Good morning.
we're going to be doing a reteach on area and perimeter. So can I have just one of you guys let me know, please? How do you find the inside of a shape? Kind of the area inside a shape? Yeah.
Length times width.
Length times the width.
Yeah.
So is that the area or the perimeter of the
That's
shape?
the perimeter.
Are you sure
Or
about
no,
that?
that's the area.
That's the area. All right. Can I have somebody else tell me how do you find the outside of a shape? Bria?
The area is length times 2 and width times 2.
Is that the area, or is that the inside or the outside of a shape? The area. It's all right. That's why we're here. If you don't know, it's all right.
Area.
That's the area. So the outside of a shape is the perimeter. So that's kind of this part of the shape. Each of these lines, and then the area is everything inside the shape. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to draw the formulas for area and perimeter. Can I have one of you guys, if you remember it, what is the formula for area? If anybody remembers. If you don't, it's all right. Emerson?
Length times width.
Length times width. Great. Length times width. All right. And then does anybody, Edison, do you remember the formula for perimeter?
Length plus width plus width plus length.
Okay. Great job.
Yeah, that's what
Awesome. That's just a different way to write it.
Yeah.
I just like writing it that way. So, as you can see, basically, perimeter and area are kind of the same formula. You just add instead of multiplying for each. Okay? So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go model some of how I would teach, or I would do an area and perimeter problem. So, I'm going to start it off basic. So for the area, I remember that area is length times width. So I have 4 on one side and 7 on the other side. So I'm going to do 4 times 7, and that would be 28. And for me, I'm going to do centimeters as my units, because we always need units. All right, and then for the perimeter, the perimeter is, let me try to remember what the perimeter is. Length plus length plus width. So 4 and 7. So it would be 7 plus 7 plus 4 plus 4. Okay? So that 14 plus 8, and that would equal, I think 32. Actually, I think it would be 22. I think I messed that up. Let's see.
14 plus 8.
It would be 22. Okay. So do you guys kind of see how I got that?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Did you just make the numbers up?
I am making the numbers up. So now I'm going to try to draw one more longer one.
I can't see them.
I know, I might have to get one of the other markers. It's all right. Oh. This one, I'm going to do 10 and 5. So area is
Length times width.
length plus length plus width plus width. And area would equal 10 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5. 20 plus 10. Area equals 30. Oh, wait. I think I put down the area instead, but I think I put the formula
Yeah,
for
you
perimeter.
put the formula wrong.
It's length
Okay.
times
It's
width
length
for
times
area.
So I'm going to change this and I'm going to put perimeter right there. Because I already solved for the perimeter, but now I have to solve for the area. Length times width is the formula. That's what it is. Okay. So now area equals
It's 50.
times 5 and area equals 50. We're going to do centimeters again. Okay. I think that went pretty well. Alright, I'm going to do one more just so that I really understand it and I can test all the boundaries that I have. A little bit of a larger one. 20 and 15.
Jay's here.
Oh, perfect. Welcome, Jay. Alright, and then you're gonna need a notebook too. So do you wanna run back and grab a notebook while we get a chair for you? Perfect, thank you so much.
Yes.
Alright, so
Class.
area is length times width. Area equals 20 times 15. So for me, I really like doing this partition to rectangles because I'm a little slow with my multiplication when it gets to the tens, right? And then 10 and 5. Area equals 300 centimeters, and then to find the perimeter, it'll be length plus width plus width. So perimeter is 15 plus 15 plus 20 plus 20. That's 40 plus 30. Perimeter equals 70 centimeters. All right. So for this next part, Jay, basically what I was doing was I was going over modeling in my head and out loud how to do area and perimeter. So I was just kind of showing the shapes.
Okay.
So if you can see on this one, you see how I got it. I wrote the formulas down. And I kind of followed up with math. Perfect. So next, I want everybody to turn to a blank page in their notebooks, please. And then just to kind of help everybody out and to visualize how to do this, what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go and kind of use these these yellow blocks. Have you guys ever seen these?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say, how big do you think that this sheet is? Like how many centimeters do you think that this whole notebook page is? A lot. Me too. I can't even really calculate it because it looks like it's so many. So I'm gonna think about it with just one of these dots, right there. Whoa. How many do you think it is now? 3 of these?
No,
30.
30 of these? It might be.
I'd say
Why don't we
like
try these?
50.
So this is what?
So 20.
This is 10 of these
20.
blanks.
So 20.
Do you think it's gonna be 20?
Yeah, 20.
It could be a lot, right? We're gonna get a lot more of
22,
these.
22.
22 of these pieces.
How much is that one?
This is 10 of this block.
So you
So
need
that's
2200?
So this is 100 little blocks. This big one is 100 of these
I
little
know,
blocks.
but like just
So think about how many. We're gonna need like 3 to go across. You're gonna need like 6 of these, right?
If you're just filling out like the top and the bottom, I think it would be 22 blocks.
22 blocks?
'Cause
Oh, of
you got
like
2 tens,
these
yeah.
long ones, right?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. Alright, so that kind of got us thinking about area and perimeter, right? Because we can do the perimeter pretty easily. We can just go around like that. But area is all the stuff inside, right? Okay, so can everybody on a blank piece of paper?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you.
That is 29.
Alright.
Is it 21st?
So basically what I want everybody to do, yeah, it's the 21st. So what I want everybody to do right now is can we please, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna draw a shape, my own shape, and I'm gonna ask 2 of you guys to fill in, one's gonna do the length and the other's gonna do the width. And then we're gonna do the area and perimeter for both. Now next, I'm gonna have, how about we go around this way, because Emerson, it's your birthday. So we're gonna go this way, okay? We're gonna go counterclockwise, and everybody's gonna draw their own shape, and we're all gonna solve the problem. That person gets to come up with the length and the width. We're gonna write the numbers, and then also on the top of the page, can I have everybody write the area formula and the perimeter formula? Just so we all remember. Alright, boys, do you hear that? So we're gonna write the area and the perimeter formula.
Can I try this one really quick?
Go. Okay, so for area, can somebody tell me what A equals?
A equals
Length times width, great job. Length times width. Now, what is the perimeter for, or sorry, what is the formula for perimeter? Can one of you guys tell me that?
length plus length plus width plus width.
Great job again. That's awesome. Plus width plus width. Alright, you writing this down, Jay? Because remember, we're gonna need these 2 formulas. So for this first one, I'm gonna ask Jacob and Emerson to pick my length and my width for me. Do you guys just wanna shout them out? Think of any number. How about let's do it less than 10, so we have kind of a
2.
basis. 2. That'll be my width. My length will be 10. Okay. So I'm gonna draw kind of a skinny rectangle, right? Something like this. Where everybody wants to model that. Okay. Because think about it. We're doing 2 for our width, and I'm gonna write 2 on top of the rectangle, and on the side I'm gonna write 10. Okay. I'm gonna let everybody catch up. Remember, we want to label it. How about we do inches? We'll do inches for our units. Because remember, you always need units. Perfect. Okay. So then, now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write area, or A, equals. It would be length times width, because we have that on top of our page, right? So we can always remember. So what's our length is 10, and then times, and then what's our width again? 2.
But we're figuring out area?
We're figuring out area first. We can do either one, but I just did area first, just because that was what I put on top. This is gonna be easy. All right. So what's 10 times 2? Can somebody help me out with the area? 20, and then what was our units again? Does anybody remember? 20 inches. Perfect. All right. So everybody. Oh, that's really awesome, Jay. You wrote the 20 on the inside because that's how we find the inside. I really like that. So now we're gonna solve for perimeter. And perimeter is length plus width plus width.
I guess
So for this one, do you guys remember what you do? You can also do it that way. You can do length times 2
Is it 20?
and then width times 2. Ooh, I don't know. Let's solve it. So for me, what I like to do on each side is I like to draw the same number because they're parallel sides, right, for rectangles. So I like to draw 10 and then 2 on the other side. So I can really tell all the sides are filled in. So my lengths are 10 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2. And then my perimeter would be, this is 20 plus 4. Ooh, who said 24? You did? That's awesome. That was really good. You did that all in your head, right? You gotta add both. Thanks. Yeah, they're both really quick mathematics. Great job. All right, so what I like to do too is I like to circle my answers, just so that I know which ones are answers. All right, for me, I only used half of my page. Did anybody else have a little bit more room?
Yeah, I have a good amount of room.
If anybody has if you need more room.
I have 4, like one.
I have that much room.
Oh, okay, perfect.
One.
So if
Should you
anybody
have a
needs,
whiteboard?
if you guys want to, we can do it that way. I just like doing it on my notebooks.
Yeah.
You guys want to draw on my notebooks? Okay, so for everybody, so Emerson's gonna go first, then we're gonna go to Addison, then Jacob's gonna be our last one to do it, okay? So for the first one, Emerson, can you please go up to the whiteboard? You can pick your marker out over there. And then you're gonna draw in our shape, and we're gonna model it on our notebooks, okay? I like this idea, this will be better. Okay. So, whenever you're ready. And then you get to pick the length and the width. So let us know how big and how wide. So
Oh
a
my God.
big square, everybody.
Nope, she erased it.
Are you not doing that anymore?
No.
Alright.
You wrote in pen, you can't erase it now.
It's alright. If it's a little different. Oh, so you want to do a little regular shape. Okay.
L.
Okay, are you sure you can handle this? Alright, perfect. So everybody
What the heck?
draw in box L. This is going to be a little difficult, but these are some of the problems we have on our worksheet, so it's good that we model it, okay?
What's the
So what is what's the top 2 numbers going to be? So like, when I say top 2 numbers, I mean, what's this number going to be and what's that number going to be?
Can I do one?
You can do one full number, so write it on the bottom there, and then you can write one on this side. Okay, and then what's the bottom number? Oh, very interesting. All right, do you want to solve it up there, or do you want to solve it back in your seat with us? Because we're gonna go over this.
She wants to solve it up there.
You can solve it up there. All right, so everybody write 20 on the left side, and then on the bottom write 10.
Wait, what's the tippy top one?
The tippy top one, yeah, you're gonna have to solve for the tippy top one too, so that we know where to solve. So for this top number, what do you think it's gonna be? 2. All right, and then also for the bottom side,
Yeah, right there.
that side, what's
No.
that number gonna be? Okay.
And that one, right?
No, so now we're gonna solve for that. So we're gonna solve for those answers. So first off, what do we think? I'm gonna write it here. Where's
Wait, do I do it too?
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna draw it for you. So, thank you. So what is this number? It's kind of a bad question mark, but. And then what's this number? So we have to solve for these two, and then we can fill out our perimeter and our area, right? So for me too, what I like to do is I like to draw a little line right there. Give or take. So like right down the middle, yeah, right across. Because we partition it so that we can solve for both of them and then add them together later. Okay. So for everybody, 2 plus what would equal 10? 2 plus 5, 2 plus 8, 2 plus 8 would equal 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so our first problem, this one right here, is going to be 8, because we have to get to 10. And then 5 plus what would equal 20? 15, you think, Ralph? Does anybody else think 15? Because 20, so we can do it the other way. 20 minus 5 would equal what? 15. All right, I like that. So we have all of our sides. So up there, Emerson, the top one on the side right there, that's 15. Yep, that, and then the bottom one is 8, okay? All right, so now we're gonna solve for area. So area is
Wait, 8 and 15?
8 and 15. So area for this side, so this one right here,
15?
it would be 15 times what?
20.
Times
Two,
20,
two,
times
two,
2.
two, two.
We're solving for area. I just want to make everybody, okay. So 15 times 2. And then for the bottom one, that would be
30. So
5 times, and then what's our length? 5 times, so remember, these are just the total sides, but we're only doing this part. So draw that little line. So it would be 10 times 10 times 5.
I thought we were doing 2
10 times 5, and then 15 times 2 is what?
30.
And then 5 times 10 is
5 times 10 is
50. All right, and then add them together.
30 plus 50
Yep,
is 80.
is 80. All right, and we're gonna do inches again. Area is 80 inches for this whole block.
Wait, 30 plus what?
Oh, 30
50.
plus 50.
Oh.
Because you see 5 times 10 is 50, and then the 30 times 2, or 15 times 2, sorry. Yep, there you go. And so that's our area for the whole shape, all right? And then what else? Oh, are we forgetting something? We gotta do perimeter, right? All right, so let's do perimeter. Okay. Okay, here's what we're gonna do, because I don't know if we're gonna get through all of them if we do it on the whiteboard. Do you guys wanna stay at your seats to do it on the book? I know it'll be more fun. Okay, so we might have to cut it a little short then. We might have to cut it a little short then. We might have to just go for Brielle, okay? Are you guys alright if you don't get the model one? When we move on to the worksheets, is that alright with you guys? Okay.
Is there tiny whiteboards in here?
I don't think there are, but it's alright, we can just use that big one. Okay, so for perimeter, we're gonna have to add up all the sides. So for me, I like to start with the top, and then I like to go around clockwise. So you know how the clock goes like that. So I'm gonna go from 2 to 15 to 8, and then continue all the way until I get to 20. So 2 plus 15 plus 8 plus 5 plus 10 plus 20 equals 13 and 30. And inches again. Okay?
I think I know the answer.
So when somebody's done, can they give me a silent signal like a thumbs up or a hands up if they think they have the answer? And we'll wait a little bit.
I need some help.
So remember, you might need to cross them off as you go along. So you see, perimeter is length plus width plus width, right? So for these, I always say I like to start at the top so that I know where I started, and then when I go along, I like to cross them off in my head usually. And so I did 2 plus 15 plus 5 plus
7, 10,
and then plus,
20.
and that's our whole shape, right? Those are all the sides. So for you, you're gonna want to draw them out. And then what I did was I combined the two numbers that were closest to each other. So I did 20 and 10, and then 15 and 8, and then 5 and 10, or whatever. However you want to do it. So I like to do it in order so that I know I have all the numbers, right? So I did 2 plus 15 plus 8 plus 5 plus 10.
I got 60.
You got 60? I got something similar to that. Did you get 60, Jacob? You're still finishing? Alright, keep going.
We all got 60. What'd you get?
I think that's right. We're gonna wait for Emerson. Jacob. It's alright. So, Addison, if you want to, you can start drawing our next shape. So start drawing our next shape. Don't put any lengths or widths on there.
Okay. Oh.
And I would say maybe keep it on this side. And draw it a little smaller, okay? Because we're gonna work on this later.
I just.
And remember, Emerson, what I like to do is I like to combine a couple of the numbers. Because that's a lot of numbers to look at for one column, right? So I like to combine a few. So what's 2 plus 10? And 15 plus 5. Maybe you can combine those two on there. And then add them up.
What should I bring? I don't know.
Alright. We're gonna have to wrap up after Addison and move on to the worksheets, okay? It's taking a little bit longer than I wanted to. But it's alright.
Ooh, that's so hard. What?
Great job. Alright, and then did you get
No. It's not so simple.
nice.
So
Alright, so everybody got 60. Great job.
Wait,
Alright, Emerson, when you're ready, can you erase your answers? Ooh, do you want to do that shape or do you want to do a
We
normal
need
shape?
an easy one.
Kind of a basic shape. Let's do a basic shape. Because do you remember how long this one took a long time? It took like
Yeah,
50
she
minutes.
made an L and it took so long.
So how about we do just a basic shape?
Can I do?
Just do a basic shape.
That's a lot of writing.
Oh my
That's
God.
gonna be a lot. Just
No,
think
it's
about
not.
these. Okay. I'm just gonna
Okay,
tell you.
2,
Because we're gonna have to do so many sides.
It's a lot, Addison.
Alright, Addison, I hate to do it. But how about you come over here? I'm gonna erase all this.
Look at
You can
that.
erase it. You're gonna draw your shape
No.
right here, and how about you do a long rectangle, please? Please.
That's like the worst one.
Because we have a lot of those shapes that we can work on our worksheets that I can help you guys out with. But for modeling it, it's gonna be a little different.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
I know it's a
That's
little.
enough time.
We're gonna have to work on these
Oh
worksheets,
my
so that's gonna take
God,
the majority. So wait, we all need to see it. So can you write it right here? Come on over here. That's why Emerson's erasing. Thank you, Emerson.
There's a lot.
It was.
Oh my
That was a lot of work, and that was just enough. That looks great. Can you add? That looks great. Okay, so
Well, he
for the
told
top.
me to do basic.
So for the bottom, what's
You
the
guys
bottom
don't
side?
like that one.
What's the bottom? Everybody everybody get a fresh piece of paper if you need one. And please start drawing.
Is our whole math time?
No, this is not a full math time.
Wait, are you going until 10:15?
We're going until around 10.
But what if?
We're gonna do some of these worksheets together and then we'll be done in a little bit, okay? Oh,
Wait,
so
we have to do more work than Mrs. Rapp's class.
you might have to. We're just focusing on this lesson right now. We'll see when we get back. Alright, so thank you, Addison, for filling in all our numbers for us. So we have 10, 12 on either side. Then we have 9. What I want to ask you is this 4 for this side
Yeah.
or for this side?
Oh.
That's what I'm asking. So remember, the numbers you're gonna have to add up if you're doing one of
This
these.
side is like 1 and that one's 4.
Are you sure it would be 1? Because remember, this is 10 and that's 12, right? So that's why the numbers have to add up if you're doing a shape like this.
And wait, what?
So is this side 1 or 2?
This side 1 or
There's a lot of numbers.
It's 2.
And then this side would also have 2 because it's 9 is the total and this is only 7.
Okay, so this is 2, and then this.
2 and 2 for each of those.
I guess that's what you told me.
But do you see why I told you that?
Yeah.
Because do you see the long numbers are 9 and 12, and you have 10 and 7 on either side. So you're gonna have to add up to get to them. Alright guys, hey, we gotta focus up. So 2 and 2 are our sides and then 7 on top. So for area, I'm gonna do the same thing I always do and I'm gonna partition across that little side. Okay, so my area for this one would be 9 and 10, right? I would be doing
Wait, do
9
I make a
times
line
10.
right there?
Huh?
Do I make like a line?
I did a line right there too.
Oh, okay.
I did it across. So we had that word. Oh, it is? Okay, so area is 90, and let's do centimeters this time. We switch up our units, because they're not going to be the same all the time, right?
That's alright.
Hmm?
That's alright, centimeters.
You should, but you
Are we doing
not for
area
these, on
first?
these worksheets, you might have to, because they'll say it in directions. And then for our area, did you figure out what our area is? Ooh, I like that you hear the formula. That's a really good point. Ooh, so I only did the formula for this part right here. I didn't do the formula for this little guy. So 7 times 2.
Okay, so are we doing area or perimeter first?
Huh?
This is fine. Are we doing area or perimeter first?
We're doing area. Yep. So we just figured out area for the big square. So is that 12 or is that 10?
It's 12.
Are you sure?
Yes, because it goes all the way up.
I'm gonna ask you, but is this part going all the way up? Like you're
This
trying to fill in the
100
area.
and
for
That
this.
part would be 10. This part would be 2.
There you go. That's awesome. So that's what I was asking.
you get 104 centimeters?
That's interesting. So why don't we go through? So for this, what is this?
Well, then what I have to do?
It's 7 on this side, right? And then what's the part you're times in? 2 and 7, right? So that'd be 14.
That
And
doesn't
then
matter.
is it 12 times 9? Because remember, so for this whole length, that's whole thing is 12.
Do I do
That
like
whole
2?
thing is 12. What's this side of it, Jay?
Now she's changing it. Now it's like 10.
This side's 10.
Doing?
Oh, whoa, put the 12 back. Okay, I like that. Put the 12 back.
What do you mean?
Put the 12 back.
Guys!
Alright, everybody, we're gonna do perimeter and then we're gonna move on to the worksheets, okay? So we're gonna focus
So
up
I
for
use
this last
12
one, okay?
times 9.
So 12 times, it would be 9 times 10. Because that side is only 10. That square is only 10 across. Alright, 9 times 10 is. Alright, guys. Alright, sit back down. And then I'm gonna start working on perimeter once this is all caught up. And dude, can somebody remind me, what is our formula for perimeter?
Okay.
Nice. Alright, great job. So now we're working on perimeter.
Oh, perimeter.
So for the perimeter, do you guys remember what my little trick was? I like to start at the top and then I go clockwise all the way around. And what I do is I write them in order. So I know that I checked off every single one. So I don't have to keep flipping back and going, oh, did I get 2? Did I get 12? Did I get 10? I can just write them all in order. So for me, I'm gonna go 7 plus 12 plus 9 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, and then for me, I like to combine numbers, the ones that I don't
7
know.
plus
right off the
12.
top.
19.
19, and then plus 4.
Is it 40?
19 plus
What?
plus 4. And what are our units again? Does anybody remember? Centimeters. Okay, so can I check? What'd you get?
It's 40, right?
40? Let me see math.
I got 42.
I added 42.
Yeah.
Where are the 2 tens?
It's 42.
So I had 10 and 10, and then I added 2.
You add 19
Okay.
plus 19 plus 4.
I got 24 per perimeter.
Which equals 34. I added the 2 to which equals 4. Add 4
What?
to it equals 5.
What was that for?
Ooh, so what I want to ask is this number a 5 or was it a 7?
No, it was you get a
So
mark.
it's a 7 up there. So that's where, yeah.
More marks than good marks than.
Okay, so how's it going up here?
I got
2
42.
plus 12 plus 10 plus 9 plus 7 2 and 2. So where'd this 2 come from? Without
Mr.
What
Smiley.
equals 42?
that 2
Oh,
right
well, I got 22 from all of these, and then I carried the 2 up.
there. Oh, okay. Oh, that, oh, for the other one. Oh, that
Mr.
makes sense.
Smiley.
For the ones place.
I got 42.
You got 42? I got 42, right? I got 42 also. Did you get 42?
I got 42.
Very nice. Alright, can you erase all that, Addison? And I'm gonna pass out these worksheets. Everybody's doing a great job.
Wait, are we going until 10:15?
We're gonna go until 10:10 with these. Because we got new worksheets. Okay. So everybody,
worksheets?
Yeah,
I got a couple worksheets.
Boom. Class.
please erase all those.
Addison.
What?
And find your way to seat. You guys will not need your notebooks anymore unless you want some more room to work with. So we're gonna do a perimeter and an area sheet.
Can I get my notebook
We
here?
ran a little long doing this one. Huh?
Can I get my notebook
You
here?
can for sure.
Yes, yes.
Alright, please get back to your seat, Addison. Thank you.
need reading it.
Oh, wait, it's
Perfect. Alright, I'll erase the rest of it. Just go back. Go back to your seat, please. We gotta work on these, okay? So does everybody have a perimeter sheet?
Yes.
And then I forgot what it is. One more. And then perimeter. Please put your names at the top of these. There you go.
There's a lot.
I know there is a lot.
Oops.
But we'll be able to do it.
Maybe I
I
should
think-
have
I
red
think
and
we'll be
blue.
able to do that.
Which one are we doing?
So for this
Mr.
one,
Smiley,
so find the perimeter of each one. Alright, so for this one, I'm gonna model A for you guys. Alright, come on back to your seat, please.
Come on, Addison.
Thank you.
I was
Wait.
Okay, so I'm gonna model the first one for perimeter. So everybody should have the perimeter worksheet. It's that one right there. Can you please get this out? You're not gonna need your notebooks anymore either. And we're gonna do perimeter for each of these. If you guys have any questions, just remember, raise your hand and I'll come around. You don't have to blow anything out. So for this first one, we're gonna find the perimeter for number A, for the letter A. So what's our perimeter equals length plus width plus width. So I have 2 lengths and I have 2 widths. So I'm gonna do 8 plus 8 off the bat, and then 4 plus 4. 16, and then 4 plus 4 is 8. 16 plus 8.
6 plus 8.
I think I remember what that is. Because if I remember correctly, 8 plus 5 is 13. Anybody else remember that fact? I don't know why, but I had that fact. So one more would be 14. So perimeter is 24, and then what's our unit?
24.
What's the unit?
Oh my god.
Meters. See, you can see it by the number that they say. So if you ever need to know what it is, it's meters right there. Okay, so now everybody should be working individually and silently on the rest of these 2 worksheets. And when you're done, please raise your hand and I'll let you know, okay?